a bird just flew past. Must be a bird of prey of some kind, and just dropped some kill on the floor. Something it just hunted. Don't know what it is. Fucking hell. That's what a bird just dropped that on the floor. That's just been dropped by a bird. That's a pair of rabbit's legs, freshly killed by a bird.
Hello folks, and welcome to 4 Season Backpacking. Please subscribe for the latest outdoor adventure
Hi
videos.
there folks, it's your host Richard on Across Britain Way, day 12. Just putting the tent down and getting ready to go. There it is. So I was in the tent last night. I could hear people coming. I thought, oh great, drunk people, it's Friday night. And it's quite away from Ironbridge, so I wasn't expecting anyone to walk past here at night time. They had the torches. And I go, oh, what a weird place to camp. Anyway, so yeah, that was a bit worrying at first, but they had a dog and it sounded alright, so I'm just going to take the tent down now and get ready to go. Just walking out from where I was camping along the track to a four-wheel drive track. This is still along the Severn Gorge, along Ironbridge. Past Ironbridge. Nice to be out the woods. On this hike, you're going to find that if you're going to be camping on the way for free, you're going to be pretty much camping in woods all the time. That's your best option to keep out of sight. Right, so we gotta go straight on for ours, Across Britain Way, and on the Shropshire Way as well. Just walking through. Yeah, some sheep's poo I just stood in. This hike is just farm after farm after farm. I thought there might be some like kind of moorland, some bits on the hills, but you know what? Well over halfway, and not a single bit of land like that really. Not I can think of. When I did John O'Groats to Land's End, seeing signs for Across Britain Way, and I thought, wait there a minute, there's an official trail for walking the length of Britain, because I thought that's what it meant, because it's Across Britain Way. So it sounds like you're going the length of Britain. But it turns out this Across Britain Way is not like the end-to-end trail which I did, which is like it's got a guidebook with the route. There's a guidebook for it called end-to-end trail, but there's no, you're not going to get any signs for end-to-end trail on the signposts, which I think is a great shame. I think this country needs, well, Britain, not the country, our 3 countries in Britain need a long distance trail for the whole of Britain. I think it would bring in loads of tourists. They got one in, I mean, it's been unofficial for ages, like loads of people try to walk the length of Britain and ride it, but the end-to-end trail avoids all roads as much as it can. Get a guidebook called the end-to-end trail. I recommend it and do it. Not many people do it. When I did it 3 years ago, there was a bothy on the way just before the famous Crask pub, one of the most remote pubs in the whole country. The route crosses the road there, also used by people riding their bikes to John O'Groats to Land's End, that pub. So it's kind of like a rite of passage for people doing John O'Groats to Land's End. And there's a bothy, and it was like 2 entries from people doing this route, only 2 other entries from, and not many people signed the book. So it's quite a hard bothy to get to, because it's like really boggy land, so much so I fell in a bog up past my waist on the way to the Crask pub from the bothy, and I think on the way to the bothy on the end-to-end trail, the bridge, I didn't think it'd be able to take my backpack weight. It was rotten. Like it used to be, it looked like for a four-wheel drive, but it hadn't been used for a long time. And I was very concerned about the bridge actually being able to take my weight, because the river looks like it was quicksand. Yeah, and there are parts of the trail that are seriously hard, like in the east coast of Scotland is particularly hard because of the bogs. Some really deep bogs, I can tell you. It's quite scary. It depends on what route you do. It's got alternative routes in the book. It's more of a suggestion, but I try to follow the route the guy suggested as much as possible. Seriously, I think it took me 3.5 months. Or was it 2.5 months? But I took my time. I carried a big backpack as usual. I didn't backpack light. I like to have food when I get to the end, not eat crap. Well, I do eat crap, but I mean nice crap. And wow, much Wenlock, I think. So I'm getting close to the borders of Wales. My solar panel is had it as well, so if anyone wants to donate me some money for a solar panel, or buy me a new solar panel, one that works, that it's not temperamental like the one I got. I think they're about like the one I got is about 60 quid. So what if there's an emergency and an emergency vehicle needs to get down here? You know, how's the emergency vehicle going to get past here? And I can tell you it is bloody hot. I wish my solar panel was working properly. Heading into Much Wenlock. Just coming up from Much Wenlock, down this lovely country road in Shropshire. Looking forward to getting into Wales. There's a Sainsbury's van, helping to kill off what's left of local shops. It's pretty cool. Trying to find a way I can go and see the remains for free. I'm sure I did last time I was here. You sometimes have pub rights away going from, and they can't stop you. I'm not paying 6 quid.
You know, these things get like
Museum. Doesn't look like I can get them free. Have to pay, so I'm not going to do that. The mutton shut. There's old garage there. Old pump. Right. So looks like some kind of quarry. Looks like someone's made a trap. It's a little bit hard to take pictures of this place because of the trees. Just come to the caravan and camping club, friendly club. Members only, very friendly. Join here, so you have to be a member. And private, no public right away. Oh, that's really friendly. Looking along, oh, what's it called? Some hollow. Walked along here on the end-to-end trail as well, trying to approach to Land's End. It's weird, this Cross Britain Way follows quite a large section of it. Ah, this is nice. And I'm just going along a ridge track, I can't remember the name of it, it's hollow something or other, and I'm just at the wrecking viewpoint, which is not the best viewpoint in the world. It's quite a few trees, but you can still see a big hill over there, but you can't really pick it up on there, I don't think. And someone's wrecked the wrecking signpost. It has been wrecked. Someone's been wrecking it. Yeah, this is along the ridge from Wenlock, and what a view. So now I'm walking along this way. I'm actually getting a view now. Oh my god, look at all those, look at all that wood. Some wood there. Certainly a forest missing somewhere. So yeah, I'm heading towards the, I don't know, town of Shropshire, and I'm planning on camping on the hills right next to Shropshire on the top. That's the plan if I can get that far. At the moment I'm feeling really drowsy because I took some allergy tablets for my fly bites. And we just come to another viewpoint. Looking good actually. I'm going to have a wee sit here, I think. I don't know, is that all Shropshire over there or some of Wales? Looks like Shropshire to me. I don't know if we can see any Wales over there. I think it's all Shropshire. Yeah, so walking on ridge, past quarry with wood. There's a timber. Bushcraft. Yeah, no, really these would be this is just like bushcraft. Okay, it doesn't seem so bad actually. Oh, actually look. I don't know. I think this could be touch and go, this path. I'm hoping it's not crazily overgrown. Looks like I'm going to get stung at least. Oh, thank you for the stings. I remember a bit last time I was in Shropshire being very hilly. Oh, glad it's not at the moment. I'm so tired from taking those bloody allergy tablets. I should have waited till I got in the tent to take it. Sometimes the path actually goes through here. This would actually be quite a good place to camp. I love how these trails go through these sort of like woods. Plenty of places to camp. The last one went through an older sort of like cattle pond. It was totally dry though. Definitely not a nice bit to walk on. Hot. Tired. I absolutely have no power. No energy. It's got to be through this way. Hope this feels better. We have an obstacle course on across Britain Way. But will me and my bag fit through here? Without having to take it off. Fortunately, when I left my GoPro on, left it going for half an hour, basically near enough drained the whole new battery I just put in there. So basically I just gone and wasted the power of a whole battery. Now I just cracked open a lithium power bank, and if oxygen gets to it, it's just going to go up in crazy flames. Luckily the oxygen hasn't got to the inside of it, so I'm going to try and fix it. But at the moment it's pretty dangerous. Well, could get burns, so I'm going to find somewhere to sit down. I'm sure I've been down there before and looked at the church. Okay, what's this? Church services. I left my battery on, GoPro battery on for half an hour. So Wyke just totally flattened a whole battery, which I can't really afford to do. This is a church in EastHope. Ah, very different. Wow. Lovely church. I like the bell tower. It's very different. I've seen before. Coming to a forest bit. EastHope Forest. So I think I've got to go down this way. Okay, I was thinking I thought this was a path, but it's a road. Can't camp here right by the road, even if it's small road. I'll let you know how it goes. There are places in the way though that look campable, definitely. Look at this, ladies and gentlemen, an old railway bridge. It might be an opportunity to put my tent up. Should we have a look? Ah, it's now a four-wheel drive truck, by the looks of it. Some graffiti as well. And welcome to Shropshire. Shropshire farming. So there was no, I think I found a place that might be possible to camp in. I wanted to camp on a hill right next to that, but to be honest, I'm going to camp as soon as I find somewhere to camp. I mean, see hills over there. I wonder if that's the hills before Castle Stratton. It can't be that far away, but It's just the route I'm taking is a long-winded route. It's hot in Shropshire today. Surprisingly, I didn't think it was going to be hot this end of summer. It usually starts getting colder. Coming into village of Lushcott. And more roads. I can tell you so much roads on this trail. I think the problem is with the roads, even though there's a lot, most of them are quiet roads, there's always a big vehicle coming along just as you have a rest. So hot today, man. As soon as I find somewhere to camp, fuck it, I'm putting my tent up. I've had enough. Too much today, getting forgetful, left my GoPro on, wasted an entire battery recording nothing. Must be a railway track bridge. Yeah, must be an old railway track bridge. Just looking across the fields in Shropshire, the hills over there. I presume it's part of Shropshire, not Wales. Beautiful. Absolutely stunning. I wonder if we're going over there. Do you know what? I can remember this place. I remember asking if there was any rooms available, but apparently it'd been totally booked out. What do they charge for a dorm now? It's like, dorm is probably like, I don't know, £30, more, maybe more than that. For a dorm you have to share with, and for a room of your own it's probably like £60, 70, depends where it is really, doesn't it? Oh, I can see a military radar base over there on the hill. I don't know where that is. Like I camp, well, I obviously camp for free, I don't pay for camping. Like, you know, sometimes unfortunately I have to pay for camping, like I have a shower and stuff, and you know, there are you know, you can there's a lot of freebies to have, and if you know what to do and stuff. So yeah, I practically, well, so far this is day 12, I haven't paid for one night. I just paid for food and that's it. Tonight I'm camping by a tree on Wenlock Edge, which legend has it that 12 witches were hanged from this tree about 200 years ago. Can you believe it? This tree. It's got a lot of dark history, this tree. It's called the Nooseman's tree, this, and they used to hang people. I'm making it up, by the way, but it sounded good. Who knows, it might be true. It's an interesting tree, I must say. I actually I don't know if I camped by this when I walked John O'Groats to Land's End, but maybe I did, because I kind of remember it. This is on Wenlock Edge after the YHA Hostel on the road. Then you walk along a lot further, and then about a kilometre, I don't know, maybe a kilometre and a half. Looks like it fell quite some time ago, so I'm hoping I will be safe under this tree and not windy tonight. It looks pretty safe. Doesn't look like there's any loose branches at the moment, I hope. I really hope. So there could be a real legend if that happens, couldn't there? Yeah, I'm gonna make some noodles and eggs and bid you good night.